Daily God's Promise, Day 29, May 29, 2026. We have reached the final Friday of the month, and we are concluding our work week with a massive deployment celebration. Yesterday, we stood in the promise of the visible breakthrough, 1 Samuel chapter 12 verse 16. Watching God perform a great thing before our eyes. Today, we look at the ultimate output optimization. In 2026, we measure success by impact, reach, and sustainability. We want our work, our lives, and our influence to have a lasting, ripple effect impact that spreads far beyond our immediate reach. Today's promise is the ultimate global deployment strategy for your soul. We anchor our final Friday of May in Isaiah chapter 55 verse 12. For you shall go out with joy, and be led out with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth into singing before you. And all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. I want you to receive this as your promise of the triumphant exit. The divine deployment. You shall go out with joy. In the tech world, a deployment is when you push your code, your product, or your work into the live environment. God is pushing you into your next season, and the protocol He uses is joy. If you are heading into your weekend or your next project with heavy shoulders, you are missing the launch sequence. Joy is not just an emotion, it is the propulsion system of the kingdom. The truth, John chapter 8 verse 32, is that you are not being sent out into a hostile environment. You are being sent out into a territory that has already been prepared for your success. As your keeper, Psalm chapter 121 verse 3, God is your launch manager. He contends with your contender, Isaiah chapter 49 verse 25, of dread, or anxiety, by flooding your launch with the oil of gladness. The ecosystem response. The mountains and trees shall break forth. When you walk in the assignment of God, the very environment responds to your presence. In our modern, digitized world, we often feel disconnected from the physical. But this promise reminds us that nature itself, the mountains, the hills, the trees, is synchronized with your journey. The world's impact. You struggle to gain traction. You have to fight for every inch of progress, and your environment feels indifferent or even hostile to your success. The kingdom's impact. You walk in alignment, and your environment claps for you. Opportunities open up, obstacles sing, they get out of your way, and the atmosphere shifts to support your mission. Because you are His special treasure, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6, the mighty God, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, has designed you to be a celebrated carrier of His presence. You are the head and not the tail, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 13, and the head is always welcomed and celebrated wherever he goes. The sustained equilibrium. Led out with peace. The Prince of Peace, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, is your escort. He doesn't just launch you into chaos, He leads you out with a peace that remains steady, even as your influence expands. Your life is a prize, Jeremiah chapter 39 verse 18, and that prize is constantly moving toward higher levels of impact and deeper levels of peace. Living in this promise today, on Friday, May 29, 2026, walk in triumphant launching. Rejoice in the Lord. Psalm chapter 97 verse 12, because you are ending the month on a victory note. God has prepared a triumphant exit for every stress you faced this week. Wait on your God, Hosea chapter 12 verse 6, and ask, Lord, help me to walk out of this week and into this weekend with the rhythm of joy. Cast your care, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, regarding your next. Whether it's a new month, a new project, or a new role, you are being led out by the Prince of Peace. Wildcard action. Before you leave your workspace or shut down your devices for the weekend, do a celebration lap. Stand up, stretch, and explicitly thank God for one victory you saw this month. Let your physical movement mimic your spiritual release. Commit your works to the Lord, Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3, and trust the lamp, 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 29, of His word to light the way for your next season. Prophetic declaration. I am moving out of this week and into my future with the joy of the Lord. I am being led by peace. I am walking in an atmosphere that supports my assignment. The mountains and hills of difficulty are breaking forth into singing before me. The mighty God is my keeper. He manages my deployments and guarantees my success. I am the head and not the tail. I walk with an authority that changes my environment. In May 2026, my life is a triumphant testimony of God's goodness. God bless you and give you grace after grace.